Coach Phuti, welcome to the post-match press conference. If you can just give us a summary of the 90 minutes.
Thank you, my brother. First and foremost, we came to play with the champions, the African champions, the team that is bossing everyone. And the plan was to suffer without the ball. And that is what happened from the first until the last minute. Gave them the ball, but we denied them the spaces to penetrate, the spaces to go behind us. And even though we didn't sit deep, we nearly relied on the break attacks, the set pieces. It worked for us. They came at us, they put pressure at us, overloading the flanks, overloading in the midfield. But we were ready for them, and I think in neutralizing the middle three of Temba, Allende and Mokoena, that worked well for us in terms of sending the guys to man mark. And now you also need to check the runs that are made by Shalulile behind your defense. Have to check the penetration passes from Ribeiro. We have to check also when Ribeiro is dropping to create that space behind the center backs and going into the midfield. And you also have to check Maseko on the side with Allende on the side coming to make the half moon tense. And I think on that one we did very well in terms of frustrating them, denying them all those opportunities.
Thank you, Coach. Questions from the floor? Any questions?
Coach, Lorenzo Midowski Times. It's the halfway mark of the season now for you guys. If you won, you would have been in the top 8. You're 9th now. As a newly promoted team, was this where you expected to be at the halfway mark of the season?
In fact, we didn't expect to be where we are, but we expected to do well. Just around position 10, 11 there, but I think we have outdone ourselves.
Next question.
Coach, I don't know, is your position is the caretaker position? Are you maybe your high ambitions of taking over as a permanent head coach, and then also the whereabouts of Miss Mabena?
Mabena is injured, and as for me, it's all from the management to say take over or not. That is what I can say.
But do you have ambitions of being the permanent head coach?
It's every coach's ambition, but now it also relies on the management.
Coach, also just on the individual players, Appollis, see he was not in this one.
Yes, Appollis is not in the team. If you can check, he's going to the national team, and he's going to AFCON. So we said to him, no, let's give you a rest. So we rested him so that he can go to the national team fresher.
Was this just out of your own volition, or it was something which came from the national team camp?
No, it's from the team. It's from the team.
Any other questions?
Coach, obviously Oswin's been one of your standout players. Are you confident that the club can keep him beyond this upcoming January window? Because he'll be in the big shop window if he plays at AFCON.
Appollis has a contract with Polokwane City, and I think he's going to still be with the team.
Coach, just a turnaround. Velo from the city is just a turnaround because I think before your win against Chippa, you had not been really doing well in terms of the results. I think you had lost 2 matches before then. What would you attribute this run, and especially getting 4 points away from home?
When you check on how we have been playing against Galaxy and the game against Kaizer Chiefs, the performance was top. The only thing that we did was the mistakes that we have conceded in terms of conceding those goals from Galaxy. And the goal that we conceded against Chiefs, all of them were tactical mistakes. So in correcting that, we summed up that with the win against Chippa, and the performance was still the same. The only difference with today's match was today we suffered. We worked hard without the ball. But the previous 3 matches, we have been playing with the ball.
Sorry about that, coach. 2 last questions.
Thank you.
Coach, there's a boy from Zimbabwe. I just had forgotten his name. How is he doing in terms of assessment?
I don't think we have anyone from Zimbabwe except our striker, Atlas.
Coach, we've seen some newly promoted teams that have played the first half of the season pretty well and get into very good positions on the log, then sort of fizzle out when it comes to the latter stages of the league in the second half. Do you feel with the team that you have at the moment that you have enough tools, enough depth to continue the momentum to stay within that 8th, 9th position that you find yourselves in now? Do you feel like that transfer window allows you an opportunity to patch up in order to go again for the second half of the season?
I just wish we don't fall into that trap of the teams that coming into the division and struggling into the second half of the season. And with us, we have got better arsenal to play, and I think in going to the market will also help us.
Last question from David. Okay, last 2 questions.
Yes. Coach, the gents were asking about your ambition to take over going forward, maybe even next season. So next season, there's the issue now of regulation around the coaching badges and all of that. How ready are you in that space? What's your current situation in that space?
In terms of the badges,
Yeah.
I'm acquired, my friend. I've got the badges.
Okay.
But I think it's for those who says we don't have badges to do their homework.
So you have a CAF A license?
I've got a CAF B license. Going into the CAF A license.
So did you apply for the CAF A, the one that's on now, or?
No. This one I didn't apply.
Okay.
Last question from Lorenz.
Coach, Manuel Sapunga's also headed to AFCON, Equatorial Guinea. Why wasn't he also maybe afforded some time? I mean, but I also see is very important to you guys with, I think, 6 clean sheets in 10 or 11 games. I think only Ronwen Williams has a better ratio than him now this season.
Sapunga, we are pushing him to the other direction. We want him to be the best keeper in the league. And for him to be the best keeper in the league, he should also continue giving the clean sheets so that he can compete for that spot at the end of the season.
Coach,
All about Namwak.